what was the last day topic? I think Shavya or someone I have given this task, right, to remind me about past day topic and all.
Incident new record. I mean,
Instant record.
sorry. Incident
Okay.
topic, Shreya. I mean,
Okay. I think form designer, form builder,
yeah.
those concepts, I guess.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So see, I'll give the assignment also for you guys. We have 2 days, today and tomorrow. So you can create a table and create a form, align the fields, make sure the form looks like your instant form. So this will be a task for you. So even in real time, when you start working, you may have certain works to do, like aligning the fields, creation of new fields, and taking care of alignment on particular form or a list, add some filter conditions to the list. Okay, so what all we have discussed in the past, you can just revise it by taking one activity. Okay, because these were the tips that helped me to give my best in ServiceNow space. I used to practice a lot. With practice, we can remember the things for long run. Okay, so as we all know, incident is a form. Whenever user have any issue, they'll be raising this incident. So I'll give you some overview of incident management today. Apart from that, what is this dependency choice creation and what is assignment rules, we'll discuss. Okay, so firstly, this is a form. What a form contains fields. So number is a field, color is a field, category is a field, but we have a varieties of fields. That means color is a lookup field. Okay, so start using this terminology. Might be it will be easy for you when you work for different projects. Okay, you can either call it as a reference field or a lookup field. Okay, what this reference field does, it redirects us to different table. What table it is, I can read it here and see all 674 records are available here. And when I select any value, it comes and sits on this particular color field. Okay, number is the label name. This number is a backend name. To activate this, I have already told there is a extension. Again, I'm just repeating this SN utils. Okay, this is an extension. It is available on any browser. I'm using Chrome, but you may use some any other browser, right? So you can just click here. Add to Chrome. You'll have an option add to Chrome. When you just add it, you can see extension symbol over here. It will be there. As I pinned it, I can see it on here. And to activate the backend names, you have to make sure that you are on a ServiceNow web page. And just click here on the, just a minute. So on this instant form, I want to see the backend name. So you just have to click here on the extension. Go to settings, you have this particular option, show technical names on page load. Technical names are nothing but a system names that are generated by ServiceNow. Based on your label name, the packet name will be generated, and even while writing any scripts or while using any workflow activities or to create any notification, whatever it is, we always use the backend names or the technical names or the system generated names. Label names are just there for a namesake. Is it clear?
Shreya, can you repeat it, please?
Yeah. So every field have a label name and a backend. Okay. So whenever you create a field, system will create this backend name. While working on scripts or while working on any other functionality, we'll be using the backend name. This label name is just for a namesake to say, okay, this is a number field. But the backend name is NUMBR, which is small in case. For caller, the backend name is caller ID. So for category, the backend name is category. So while working on scripts, you can understand the importance of this. For a moment, you can just remember this. This is the label name. This is a backend name. Is it okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So this is a lookup field. This is a choice field. See, we have various choices here like inquiry, software, hardware, network, and database. So again, subcategory, there is a field. Just give me a minute. So when I select category as inquiry, subcategory will populate some other choices. If this is a software, I have some other choices. See, the choices are modified. If it is hardware, I have something like CPU, disk, keyboard, monitor, memory, mouse. If it is network, I have some other choices like DNS, DHCP. If it is database, again I may have some other choices like Oracle, DB2. Okay. So subcategory is dependent on the category selection because hardware will have a hardware components like keyboard, mouse. If it is a database, we have Oracle, which is a database platform, DB2, database 2, MS SQL Server, which belongs to database. So like that, it will be projecting the values. We'll also replicate something like this. And coming to service offering. These are a CI family, what I say, configuration item. Like how many assets are there in particular organization, how many software applications are running, how many of them are in use, how many of them are active false. All this information is usually stored as CIs, configuration item. There is a dedicated table for those. People who work for service mapping, service discovery will be using more of service offering and CIs. Okay. Coming to short description, user can specify whatever the issue user has. Let's say, in brief, he can give the details. There is a share folder which user is unable to access. He'll just provide like there is a show folder called network drive. I'm unable to access it. And the elaborated information he can provide it here. What is the share folder URL? With which account he is able to log in. I'm so sorry, guys. There are 2, 3 accounts for one user, and he is able to access it with one account, but not with other account. So he can provide all this information on the description. Okay. Coming to channel type, what is this channel? That means in how many ways user is raising a request: by chat, by phone call. Phone call is nothing but the call gets connected to your help desk team. They will uh, take the requirement or they'll understand the issue and create a case on the caller's name. Okay. If it is an email, caller will drop an email to the technical help desk team. They will create the login case using the caller information. Self-service. Self-service is nothing but a portal. Portal is the like how we have this Amazon portal, Flipkart portal to order something. Okay. So what did I do? I have taken to .com and backslash, just add SP to it. What is SP? Service portal. So when you open this portal, this is similar to our shopping portals, like all the e-cart portals we have, right? Flipkart, Myntra, whatever. So you order there certain groceries or certain electronic gadgets or certain books, whatever we want, we will be searching and we will be ordering. Likewise, internally or for your clients, they want to order something. They will not have, some of them may not have access to this form. Okay. They have access on this portal. So if you just see create incident, this is a out of the box record producer. So we'll be talking about it in our upcoming classes. So using this particular record producer, they can raise an incidency. They have to just specify what is the urgency. I need access. I need access to shelter. User IDs. He is giving his user ID. Something like this he pasted and submit. So system admin. Now the caller will be system admin because system admin has raised this request. Now if you just go and refresh your instance, open your instance, work list. I need access to shared drive networks and user ID. See, and when I open this particular request, you can see the channel type as self-service. That means user is placing this request on his own, accessing the portal. That's the reason it shows as a self-service. So usually there will be a question sometimes in interviews asking about how many types of contact types are existing in ServiceNow to raise a new case. One is by chat, one is by email, one is by phone call, one is by self-service, through virtual agent, or by walk-in. Okay, virtual agent is nothing but a chat bot we have. Okay, so that is a different concept, but using AI, you can actually, I think in the PDA it is not enabled, but you will have a helping bot that will help you to raise a new instant case. And coming to state, see, this is a fresh case and there are no assignment group and assign to fields. See, we forgot to configure them. Just go to configure form layout. Just select your assign to assignment group. So here the state is new. That means this is a fresh case. Okay, might be just logged in, just created this case. Yes, and user can specify is it urgent, like he's have a very high impact with this case, or just a moderate level or a low level. So if it is high, he can just select the value as high. Urgency, like how urgent this issue has to be sorted. He can again pick high, medium, or low, and these two values defines the priority. That means this particular functionality is called as data lookup rule, where impact and urgency sets the priority. Based on your impact and urgency selection, priority value is decided. Is it clear, guys? Hello? Yeah. So again, we'll be replicating something like this, not to worry. Again, assignment group. What is this assignment group? User is having an issue with the share folder. The share folder name is network. So now I have to see which team is able to fix this issue. Is it a network team or is it some other team from our internal teams? We have to know that. So usually it might be assigned to help desk team. They will understand the description and short description and assign it to a particular group. So let's say as it's a network shared drive, we are assigning it to network L2. Okay, save it. So whenever you are okay, maybe I'm modifying the priority, I guess. It is asking me of notes. Test. So, network is a group, and now someone from the network group is responsible in assisting the caller. Caller is nothing but a system admin here. Okay, so you can just click here on the lookup icon whenever you select a group. Okay, the people who are part of that group are only listed out. If I just open this, see network L2, new subgroup of network, and there are no users unfortunately. So you can do one thing, you can open the record from here again. See, there are no group members, you can add the members. I'm good with 4 people. Refresh. See, all the 4 members are treated as a group members of this particular network L2. Open incident module. See, this is the incident menu, and I'm going to incident list. So to open the list, you can just click on incident all, and this is the one we are working on. Okay, so it is a network L2 group. Now I have added 4 users. Might be they have only certain roles, so it is not listed out here. Otherwise, you'll have a list of users who belongs to that group. Let's say I'll just add it to a generic network group. See, you have list of users who are part of this group. Okay, I can select any user from here and save. See, the state is new. Once I add it to a group and a user, the state changes to in progress. That means now there is a flow. Okay, using flow, they will set these values. Okay, what is workflow and all we'll be discussing. That means now network team is responsible in assisting the user system admin related to this query, and Travidlu is the one who will be in touch with the caller and try to answer all his queries and provide the resolution. Is it clear?
Yeah, Shreya.
Okay. So this is again, see, whatever the field that starts with a prefix u underscore, that means before the field value, if there is something like u underscore, you can simply understand this field is created by someone. Okay, this was created by me for some other requirement. Okay, when I just scroll down, I can see notes, I can see related records, resolution information. These two are the one we have created. Okay, so usually I think we have added all this. You can remove unwanted things. So you can just go to configure form layout. See, your client will say the form should look like this. It should have only this fields. This field should be removed. Okay, just go to notes. See, date and time is not required. Work notes, additional comments, work notes, activities. Yes. Now my form looks fine. So in notes, we have watch list, work notes list. What is this watch list? See, I have a manager. Let's see who is my manager. And manager is able tutor. Okay, see, this I use for previewing your record, guys. It will be easy for you. Otherwise, you have to go to user table, provide your username or a name, and you can have to see who is the manager. It's a lengthy process. Instead of that, you can just click here and read the data that is on your profile. Okay. So usually watch list is nothing but have requested for this particular access, and it's more than a week. Every day, my manager is asking me what is the status. I'm just helping him that it is still in progress. The team is working on this, and they have reached out for this particular information. So I have to update all this things to my manager. Instead of that, I can directly add him to the watch list. Like he will be watching what is the progress on your case. Okay, how do I add him? See, this is a lock icon. You can unlock it. There is a lookup icon which redirects you to the user table. Select the user. As I see my manager Isabel, I'll add the same person. And if you want to add yourself, you can add yourself. If you want to add more users, just click here. See, you can add more than one user from this. Okay, save. Now all the updates or all the exchange of chat information or work notes or additional comments, everything will be also seen by your manager, Abraham Lincoln and Edila, because they are added to the watch list. They can see the progress on your case. Work notes list. Like work notes is it is a journal field, guys. So usually this is uh, this is how it looks. Additional comments. What is this additional comments? I need certain information from system admin. He has given me user ID, but I was able to see with this user ID he is already part of this group. I want to double confirm it with the user. What do? I'll try to connect with the caller. Okay. One thing, we may have his mail ID from the user profile and we'll try to reach out. There is another alternate method. If that user is from your project client list, you'll try to reach them on the Teams. Okay. What is the best practice again? You will just tag him here. Hi. So at the rate will help you in tagging the people. Please let me know your time slot to schedule a call for discussion. So like this, you can write your comments and you can post it. See, now they will understand. Okay, see, as I'm the system admin and the caller is also system admin, it is showing as system admin. Okay, I'm writing this comments to the caller here, so he can read this particular comment and he can reply. So additional comments are nothing but a customer visible. Customer can see this exchange of information. But when I write internally, what is internally here? Work notes. Let's say network team. I can tag some network team, or I can directly write hi team. Could you please confirm the shared drive is active or inactive? So you can write such comments and share it with internal team. See, these comments are not seen by customer. Only internal team and the work notes users can see these comments, whatever you write in work notes. What are written to additional comments, user can see them and respond to your reply. That's the reason we have this work notes and additional comments. And if you want to see both, you can just click here. If you want to see only one field, you can just click in this pattern. Okay, so for work notes, you want your manager to see, keep an eye, you can just select your manager on this work notes list. Okay, scroll down, you can see when the case was logged in, like by whom it was opened, what is the priority, what is the state, what is the impact, and everything. This is called a activity stream. What does this see? This is the activity stream. Like what are the activities that are happening on this case? I can track it. Okay. To add more fields to this. Okay. Let's say there is no category information. I want to see category information too. So just click here on the filter activity and you can see what are all selected for activity. If you want to add more fields, configure available fields. And I want to add category too. So you can select the category from the list and place it. Because these are the requirements you may have. See, I want to see category, subcategory, and activity. And then it will be easy for you, right? Okay, that could be a 1-point story. So now if I modify the category, that also will be audited. And under activity stream, you can see that changes. See, go to notes. Category. Previously it was inquiry, now it was more to software. It was also audited. Guys, you are able to understand now?
Yes, yes, Shreya.
Yeah. So coming to related records. So usually we have a field called on hold. That means I need certain information from the caller. At the same time, we have SLAs. SLA is a concept, service level agreements. There are certain rules defined by your client. Okay, if you are not meeting the requirement well within the deadline set, you have to face the escalations. Okay, so they track it. Let's say this is a critical case. Critical case means it is a high priority case. You have to fix it immediately, and they have given only 1 hour of time for you. And unfortunately, I need the user's email ID. He has two accounts, primary account and a secondary account. He has given me the primary account information, but I need secondary account information too. Okay, I tried calling him. I tried sending a like comments from this, but there is no response. Then I cannot wait until he reply, right? Because I have only 1 hour. You got it? So what do? I put the case on hold. That means I'll pause it. So whatever the 1 hour time they have given, that will be stop calculating, or it will be paused for time being. Okay, so whenever you try to put the case on hold, you have four options. Awaiting caller, that means you are awaiting some response from caller. If you select awaiting caller, see, this is mandatory. And if you try to save also, you'll have a error message. This is called as a error message whenever you see anything with red line. Okay, see, the following mandatory fields are not filled. What are those? Additional comments. That means I have to write the caller, see, I need this information from you. So I'm just putting the case on hold. Then user will receive a notification saying that David Lu has put your case on hold for this information. Okay. If I have information, but there is a problem. What is a problem? What is a change? What is a vendor? I'll also be helping you with that information. Okay, so let's say the issue is for one user, they will create an incident. But here we have 13 participants. If the issue is with all the 13 participants, we have to create 13 incidents. And the team has to work on 13 incidents, right? That means it's a big blocker for the network team. As well as the issue is not for 1, 2 users, it is for mass number of users. Then what we are going to do? We are going to create a problem case. So where this problem case is, as we have a incident module, we also have a problem module. So when you open problem table, see, this is the problem table. When you just click on new, don't worry, you'll get more insights about problem change and all. As it's just an overview, I'm just giving you few details. Okay, so PRB is nothing but the prefix of your problem form, and what is the origin task. You have to select the task. See, it is redirecting you to the task table. You can select any of the task. Okay, under what category the issue is, you have to fill this information. So you have a assess. That means you have to analyze where the issue is. If you know the root cause of the issue, you know the solution for the issue, you'll fix it. Then fix in progress, there will be a so let me fill the, see, the state is read only here. This is called a process flow matter. We'll also be creating one on our instant form. So now I will assess. That means I'll do some analysis why the issue is happening. So who will do the analysis? A user, the assigned to person. Let's assign it to a problem manager. Now this problem manager, see what is the issue for all the 13 users. Then he will go to root cause analysis. That means he has found there is an issue with some server. The server was down for that particular time being. Then he has to provide a fix notes, cause notes, everything will have. What is the issue? What we have identified, we have to brief about it. See, cause notes, fix notes. These are mandatory, so I'm just typing test A and test B. So now I am in resolve state. I can resolve this case. I can read the stages on the formatter. This is a process formatter. So if there is a problem created for your scenario, you can give awaiting problem, and in the related list, you can select your problem number. Like 40011 is the problem number. I can select this. And people who are understanding this particular incident 657, they can see, okay, the state is on hold, the reason is problem, and the problem record is this. What is happening on the problem? They can cross verify. You got it now?
Yes, Shreya.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the complete real time work, guys, what I'm explaining you. Okay, if it is change, let's say I was able to find the problem, there is a issue with some script. Okay, I have modified the script and all the 13 users issue got fixed. So now usually development team, we have a different teams for one project. One is a development team who develop the stories, like who work on the stories and who will develop the requirement as per your story. Okay, story is nothing but the requirement that you get from your client. Okay, so we'll be following either agile methodology or there are certain, we'll be discussing on those. Okay, so and we have a operations team, that means the project is live, there are certain enhancements or there are certain bugs that has to be fixed, or there are certain things that are not in place, or they are working fine but there are some minor changes. Then operation team will help you in fixing those, because developer will be busy in developing other stories. Right now operation team will understand the process flow and everything, they will take care of it. Now there is a minor change on the script. What they do, they are going to move the changes from update sets. So update sets is a topic which we are going to learn with the everything here is a real-time examples only. At that time, we will plan for a change. So there is a team who take care of change and all. So we also call it as a deployments. I'll give you more information about it. Okay. So awaiting change. If it is awaiting for change, what is a change number? You'll provide it here. Okay. If it is awaiting vendor, what is this awaiting vendor? The issue is not with us. The issue is with ServiceNow. That means ServiceNow is a product, or it is also called as a vendor. So ServiceNow team has to fix it. Then we will raise a high case. So we have ServiceNow portal, right? Even in real time, you will have a ServiceNow instance. You will have account to ServiceNow high case portal, where you will log in and provide the information saying that this is the incident number, this is the scenario, this we have fixed with this methods, but we are unable to find a solution. The issue persists with ServiceNow vendor. So we'll clearly mention everything. They will help us in resolving this case. At that time, you will select awaiting vendor and you'll have a field called vendor. You can also get it now. You just go to configure, form layout. If the vendor field is not missing, you can add a field. Most probably it is out of the box field. Maybe this is a PDI, we don't have it. No worries, you can create one under related records itself. You want to add it. So add it. Save. So we can provide the high case number. See vendor details. You can just add a using certain functionality whenever state is on hold. On hold reason is awaiting vendor. This has to be mandatory. So using certain functionality, we can achieve this. I'll also be showing such in our next classes. Okay. And let's say my issue is resolved. Users is saying that he is able to access now network drive. So we have to resolve the case. So while resolving the case, see, this particular section is mandatory, but I don't know. I'm very new. So system will help you. The following mandatory fields are not filled. What are those? Resolution code and resolution note. So when you scroll down, you can see resolution code. There are list of options available, and resolution notes. You have to fill the information here, like what was your approach for solving this problem. You can just write it in 2 3 lines of statement and resolve it. Once you resolve this case, it is active for next 1 week. That means today is 4th of Jan. Till 11th of Jan, this case will be active and user can reopen it anytime. Okay. If the case is closed, that means after a week, the case will be moved to closure state. And in close, once it is closed, you have no option to reopen the case because your incident will be active false. It is no more an active case. They have to go and raise a fresh one. See, all the fields are grayed out. Grayed out are nothing but not editable. I cannot edit them. I cannot modify the state value. You got it, guys?
Yes, Shreya.
And cancel. That means the user says, no, my issue is fixed. I want to cancel this. He can cancel it. Pending is something I have added it. You need not to worry. These are the usual states we have. New, in progress, on hold, resolved, closed, and cancelled. And impact urgency, as I told you, they have the severity level, high, medium, or low. They can define this. And what is this related search? See, whenever I search for something, I say network. Based on my search, okay, it will populate some knowledge articles. Okay, knowledge management is also part of our learning. At that time, I'll help you out. But the short description is interlinked with this contextual related search field. Okay. Fill this information. Save it. So the priority is 3 3. Now I'll modify it to 3 1. See, priority value is now modified. Whenever I modify priority, I have to write a work notes. I have to let the team know why I'm modifying the value. See, there is a SLA got attached. These SLAs, we are going to learn about them with the real-time scenarios. So for a moment, I'll just hold this topic. Okay. So what are the affected CIs, impacted CIs, child instance? That means I have a similar issue. Like user says I'm unable to access the network drive. And there is another user who comes with the same issue. There is another user who is also having the same issue. But it is for very limited users, not for mass users, like mass number of users, like 10, 20. It is only for 2, 3. Then what do? I create a parent. This will be the parent incident, or we have the previous one has a parent incident, right? So you can just click here, edit. Six five seven. So see, it is active false because I have already closed it. So now 657 is a child incident for your 658. Like that, you can add parent child. We'll be working on that scenarios too. You need not to worry at all. But I'm just trying to help you this. Okay, to add any attachment, you can attach it from here. You can add any image or a document or anything. So if you want to remove it, you can remove it. If you want to add more, you can also choose file and add it. If you want to download, you can download. Okay, see, it gets added on the top. And this is using SN utils, this question marks up here. Okay, this is activity stream that takes you to what was the activity that was happening on this case. And this is a personalized form icon. So if I don't want, as an admin, I have this authority. If I don't want service, I can remove it from here. Service offering, I can remove it. See? So this particular field will help you with all these actions. If you reset, again the fields are back. Refresh now. Again, I'm able to see these fields. I can disable them from here. Okay, this is a template. What is a template? See, to send an email, you can write an email like able tutor, admin. If you want to add any other recipients, you can do it. You can add your own subject. You can write the message body and you can send this email. You have this option, toggle template bar. What is this template? See, every time there is a scenario that caller is able, category is inquiry, subcategory is email, and impact is one high, state is in progress. So short description is unable to access network, right? I have these things are very common, and every alternate day I have to create a case for this. So instead of working on the same, I can create a template. So when I just click here on toggle template bar, I can see this at the bottom, create a new one. So yes, you can just click here on new and create a template. So I can give a name. Network drive. So this is the name I have given. It is on instant table. I will make sure it is active. It is running on application scope global and the user is system admin. It is nothing but myself. You want it for specific group, you can just click here and it redirects you to the group table. Sys underscore use underscore and you have overall 56 groups. You can check any of the group from here. And coming to this global, like it has to be worked on global scope or not, you can define. See what is the description of your template to create this network drive access every alternate day. Here you can fill, see, assign to, there is some data, but you can modify it. Assign to Shreya, caller is able, category is this, description unable to access the network drive. The one what we have selected, it is auto-filled, guys. So impact should be too high. Knowledge, I don't want knowledge, I can remove the condition. Unable to access the drive of network. And state is in progress, subcategory is email, attachment, you can remove it, cost, you can remove it. Whatever you don't want, you can remove it simply from here. Okay, and you want to add something like channel, chat. So I'm good. All these fields will be auto-populated. Submit. Now refresh. If you just type here, if you can see the existing template. So this is the one which I have created. So I'm on a new form. Let's say I'm on a new record. I don't have all these details and I'm very bored to enter every time the same details. So I can just come here and click here on the 3 lines. See, network drive access template is applied and it has auto-filled the information. See in progress, to medium, assigned to this person. You got it now? Hello?
Yes, Shreya.
Okay, so you can create your own template from here. Now, save it. Tag to categorize your data. My issue is with network. So under network category, I want to add this 659. So you can add the tag. So you can just go to your home page and type tags. Under system definition, you will be finding tags. Label list. Okay, you can create your own tag. So you can give a tag name. Let's say I'm a foodie. So I'll just add name as food. And is it a standard one or most active record or most recent record? Let's go with standard and visible to everyone. Okay. If you keep it to yourself, only you will be able to see. The name food is already there. Okay. I'll just add it like food. Sort Z to A. See foodie. Global. And do you want to use it on home page or you have any icon? Maximum entries, that means how many entries can happen under this particular, can define, like I want to have under 100 entries. Navigation has to be true, yes. And background color, see they are using some different background color. Let's add something for our, you can open any of the tag from here for your reference. See, now I'll just come here, refresh, add tag. See, foodie, the option is available, I can tag it. So whenever I want to generate a report or something, I can actually see under this tag it got added. Even on list, I'll show you how to check the activity stream and tags. Just open incident.list. So here you have this activity stream symbol again. So regarding all your 299 instance, you may have the information here. It is taking time. So I have opened that record. It is loading. Yeah. This is the activity, and if you want to see what is the incident number on, you can open that particular instance. See, this is 659. If you scroll down, this is for some other entry, 657. You are able to see the activity is also available on the list of your instant table, list view of your instant table. Okay, here also you can add a tag, so you can just click here on the gear icon, search for the word tag, get to your selected site. Okay, so see tag as foodie. If I want to add a tag here, this is the background color you have. If you want, you can also modify the color. You got it now? I have added some light purple. You can add something like this, and if I just give a right click, or if I search with foodie tags, or I can search it here. I can select the label foodie and I can run this filter condition. So how many records under this particular tag I can see. Just to categorize your data, this might help you. And you can also restrict it like to yourself, like just for yourself, you can add it like visible to yourself, group and users. If it is group and users, which group should be able to see, you can decide. See, here users, Shreya can see. And coming to this, you can add it. You can select the group from this. More number of users can be picked. So only to this users it is available. If you inactivate it, this tag won't be working. So yeah, I'll close it for now. Mostly tomorrow I'll help you with this. So someone please remind me that we have to work on personalized form, how this is activated using a system property. I'll show you. We'll work on dependency choice creation and assignment lookup rules. Okay. Hello. Shravya, you can make a note of it.
Yes, yeah.
Shreya, can you please share the today's notes with recording?
Yeah, actually, I think yesterday I have given let me just show you. Yesterday I have given a drive. This doesn't have any notes, Shravya. This is incident management, right? So I'll be teaching you the flow in class itself. Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow we will have a class.
Tomorrow, most probably, I'm not planning to take a class. It's a Sunday, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So I'll show you something. So here, yesterday, I think I have given a notes link to this group. Today's class recording. Yeah. So this is a ServiceNow notes link. You can open in any of your windows. Okay. I'm just opening it in private window. It is a drive, Google Drive. You'll have all the notes here. You got it?
Yeah, Shreya, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
can go through it. So I just want to make it more easy for each one of you. Instead of sharing the notes every day, bulk notes has been already uploaded. You can just go through it, see tables information, what is our course content, what is the schedule jobs. There are many topics that we have to cover, but I have added everything to a drive and I have given access to everyone.
Yeah, Shreya, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Yeah.
Sure, guys. Any other questions from anyone? Recording most probably within next 1 hour, I'll be sharing it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sure, guys. So I'm just looking for some feedbacks from your